Next question. Lisa, can I tap on my son who has Canavan disease? I think that's how you say it. My son is 16 years old, despite a diagnosis of fatal genetic disorder, Canavan's disease, when he was 7 months old. Now, this is a degenerative disorder that causes progressive damage to the nerve cells in the brain caused by deficiency of a specific enzyme. All right, doctor said he would live 4 or 5 years. I chose to have faith that he would live, and he is here. Gregory is unable to speak and is basically quadriplegic. Can you recommend a tapping method for him? I believe his body can improve, truly that he can be fully well. That may or may not sound crazy to you, but there's a lot of grief around the time that he was born. His twin brother died in utero, causing him to be born with an emergency C-section and half months earlier. He is in NICU for two weeks. There must be a lot of emotional stuff in his subconscious mind as well as mine. Thank you for advice for all that you do for the world. All right, so let's kind of look at this. There's two things to look at this. Logically and practically, let's say if your child was born with Down syndrome, or your child was born pretty, or child was born ugly, or child was born with any other genetic disease. Can tapping help them? Yes. Tapping is a process that gives you peace. It helps you address your emotions. It helps address how you feel. And it can change belief. Belief about yourself, a belief about your world. And there has been a lot of research showing that the mind has an amazing ability to heal itself, and amazing diseases and disorders disappeared. I personally worked with people who have been diagnosed with either nerve damage or some blood disorder, and by the tapping, they healed themselves. Their mind healed themselves. I can't heal anything, not even a cold. But their mind can do that. Now, let's look at another side. If you're born with Down syndrome, or if you're born with a genetic disease, will it get rid of that? And maybe not, probably not. Will tapping improve the quality of the individual's life? Yes. What I would suggest, if anything, is first of all, address your own emotional issues around this event with your son. The grief and stuff going on before it happened, and all the emotions that you can find here. Whether your son will improve or not improve, the value you have for him and the love for him is great. But I think if you just tap on how he feels, tap on his emotions, tap on what bothers him and frustrates him. It could be just you. You know, mom always thinking there's something wrong with me. You know, a lot of children will reject mom and dad because they're always trying to fix them as if there was something wrong. And of course, I work with children who have Down syndrome or Asperger's or any other. And a lot of the times, the problem is that these children are okay, but they have to deal with somebody else who thinks there's something wrong with them. And so, again, address your emotions. Address how you feel about it. Address your pains, your hurts, your worries. And just love your son, no matter what condition he is in. And if he heals, that's great. If he doesn't, that's great too. Because, you know, there's some things you can't change, and some things you can. But if you love what you can't change and accept what you can change, then just enjoy life. So how do you tap on him? Well, whatever bothers him, whatever frustrates him, I suggest tapping on you. Feel his pain, feel his problem, feel his frustration, feel the grief and hurt around these events on you. Clean yours up. And as you do that, who knows what miracle may happen for you and for him. If anything, you'll just be happier and you'll get along. Things will be okay. You'll enjoy your life. That's what I think. Work on yourself, clean yourself up, address your emotions, your hurts, your pains, your worries, and just keep moving forward. This is Robert Smith. I hope this helps. Tap on you. Everything gets better. Peace.